Vandigoat says Orange Piccolo will have enough magical power to do it. Boom, they owe me money if that happens. Oh, okay. He said start a Discord chat. He said, yo, what's up? I'll fry them right now. All right, Vandigoat, I'm finna let you get on. Fam. Hold on. I'm finna pull up Discord right now. I'm gonna let you be the closing segment of my test stream real quick. I'm gonna let you be the ending segment of it. Y'all finna let Lieutenant, one of my Ace Boon Coon, Lieutenant Vandigoat himself. We're gonna let him come on and he gonna be the closing statement of this whole thing. He gonna give his spiel. We gonna and then I'm gonna just put featuring Vandigoat. I'm gonna put all the tags and all that good stuff. We're gonna add him and let him have his and give him, you know, let everybody hear his input on this. We got to, man. We got to let my boy have his input, because me and him was talking about it on Facebook, man. We was talking about this on Facebook. Man, hey. But hold on, let me pull up on you, bro. Let me pull up on you. I'm gonna let you get the flow, Vandigoat. You got the flow.
My leg.
Yo, Vandy, you can hear me?
Yes, sir.
Hey, let's get it. What's good, my brother?
Yeah, man. Hey, look. Before I even start my rant, I just want to let you know, man. Shit, hey, man. I got a couple of my partners. You feel me? I just found a couple players that mess with that Yu-Gi-Oh, like, you feel me? My
let's
partner,
go.
dudes that and they say they be in parties with like 10-15 people in that big plan. So I say, yeah, I'm gonna turn this up.
Hey, let me in. Soon as I end this,
we ain't in that right now. But whenever we do get in that, though, it's gonna be up.
All right, bet. Just keep me posted. I'm ready.
But yeah, though, look, check this out, though, man. Yeah, man. Like I'm not mad at it. Like I'm gonna say it like this. Like I said it in the chat. I'm not mad at the design. The design was, you know, they kept it different, but at the same time, we know it's Super Saiyan 4. But like, come on, man. Like y'all had, like you said, y'all had so many. We had a bug that could have made a Namekian pick. Like we could have did Piccolo, Vegeta, and Goku fuse. Like, what are we doing? Like man, we could at least see Super Saiyan 3 Kid Vegeta. Like, what are we doing? Like, this shit is disgusting. Like, I don't like
they
that
dropped
shit.
the ball. They literally had other ways they could go, man.
They had so many ways. They want to listen to the fans so bad, and then not even. Then they listen to the lower percentage of the fans. Majority of the fans were saying we don't want that. Do something different.
Right? We didn't want that.
Now we in Retcon Z. You feel me? So now that you in Retcon Z, y'all motherfuckers are gonna have to find a way. My bad, I'm messing up your monetization. Look, let me check this out, though. Y'all people are gonna have to find a way to go ahead and tie all that stuff in together on Super. And the way I'm trying to figure out is what scenarios we gonna be in where Goku just automatically be like, why we don't just try to go into that mode that we did when we was in the demon realm? You don't remember that, Vegeta? Man. And then they're gonna be like, man, but you remember the Namekian did it. And then Orange Piccolo gonna pop out. Man, I think I got enough energy to do it by now. Head ass, and then boom, Super Saiyan 4 guides. Man, mark my words. This, man, they want our money. It's crazy. They just make it. I don't know, man. People been speculating Super Saiyan 4 since before this, like whenever whenever the granola arc was going on. Right. So like this, cause like they was talking about Goku gonna tap into more of the Saiyan side of the you feel me, of his powers with his Ultra Instinct, and Vegeta's gonna tap into more of the Saiyan side with his you know, with that savageness of the Ultra Ego and going to God of Destruction. You feel me?
Right. I just feel like personally, like, why? Okay, you got the fusion bugs there. They didn't have to rush Super Saiyan 4 on us. And like Perfection just said in the chat, he said, I think this form is stronger than anything in Super. He said, but he forgot it. He said just to keep GT possible, also so they can sell toys for both versions of Super Saiyan 4, Daima and regular GT version, which Vandigoat just got done saying. And Animic says also the Super Saiyan 4 we've seen. Also, the Super Saiyan 4 we've seen might be as strong or stronger than Super Saiyan God, considering the writers always make everything stronger than Super Saiyan God and above, unless it's UI. I agree. I agree with all that, man. I just feel like personally, they just could have went. They had the fusion bugs there, so I feel like there was no point and making them go Super Saiyan 4. I understand the whole idea of wanting to make money, you know what I'm saying, for Daima, to get your last couple ducats up, you know what I'm saying, off the people. But it's like, come on, stop listening to the minority of the fan base. Like Vandigoat just said, stop listening to the minority. You know what I'm saying? You didn't have to listen to them. Listen to the majority, not the minority. Listen to the majority. Majority of us was like, look, we can wait for Super Saiyan 4. We don't need it like that. You know what I'm saying? We could have waited out for that. You know what I'm saying? We'd have waited till Super Daima ended. We'd have went back through Super. We'd have, you know what I'm saying, the moral arc and all that stuff could happen. You know what I'm saying? If those are canon series parts of the Super, because we don't even know. I don't think we even know the moral arc and granola and all that stuff is canon. You know what I'm saying? We don't even. I think it is. Actually, I want to say it is. But
all the manga is canon. Everything in the manga.
So all that is canon.
So like whenever the anime come back, and the anime is supposed to be coming back this year. So whenever the anime come back, that's what we gonna be on. We gonna be pushing towards that moral.
You see what I'm saying? So there it is right there. They could have let us. They could have just let. Okay, Super Saiyan 4. Even if right now, I even go as far as to say this, they gave us the Super Saiyan 4 right now. We gotta eat it right now, just like the way it is, right? Goku do not allow Goku to have the ability to tap into that form because he only had a couple seconds to experience it. So it's not like when he got Omen and he was just fighting in it and everything, it was actually just going to and went to form a couple of more times during that same series. That's not this situation right here. So he's not used to it. So when he gets out, he got taken out of the form by Goma. So now he's not going to have really any, body memory or muscle memory of being in the form because he wasn't in it that long. You know what I'm saying? And just not let him go to form. And then he's going to go to Path of the Gods and all that stuff with Super, because Super happens canonically, like they say, Super canonically happens right after Daima. So we're gonna go through the Super route. We're gonna go through Moro. They're gonna have all of these intense battles with all these different enemies, all the way up to Frieza, Black Frieza. Give us Super Saiyan 4 then, because Frieza's more powerful as shit. Why not?
Man, that's what I'm saying. Like,
why not? Right there, you could give us Super Saiyan 4 right there. Give us the. Let him tap into Super Saiyan 4 for the first time right there when he goes against Black Frieza. I wouldn't even complain, because at that point, because like I said, Frieza one shots Goku and Vegeta out of their most powerful forms. They struggling to master the forms anyway. Y'all remember Goku went mastered Ultra Instinct in the Tournament of Power just to find out later on that he did not master it, even though he said he mastered it, even though it's called Mastered Ultra Instinct. Y'all remember that? No. They said it's mastered Ultra Instinct just to turn around and say he didn't master it, turned around and said, no, this is true UI, the black hair form. So they got confused on which one they wanted to be the master form. Now we go back to true UI, which is the same hair color as Omen. So now, it's just all over the place, man. I'm just saying they need to stop messing with the continuity. They need to leave it alone. Leave some of the continuity alone.
They need to clean that up. They don't.
How they gonna write them? I'm just curious as to how they gonna write themselves out of this. We can speculate all day, and they'll turn around and do exactly what we didn't ask for.
They doing too much. They doing too much by not doing enough.
They doing too much by not doing enough. You see what I'm saying? I'm just here to tell you, man. They have completely wrote themselves damn near into a corner. I'm gonna just be honest with you. Like, because. Like I said, they already retconned a hell of a lot of stuff already in Super, and then they're still retconning stuff. You know what I mean? And it's almost like they're trying to rewrite GT in front of our faces right now. It seemed like
whenever my partner had said that they said that comment talking about something, man, I ain't mad at it. And on
You see what I'm
Facebook, I'm like,
saying?
bro,
Yeah, I remember. I
like you
remember that.
ain't
I was
mad
like,
at it, bro,
nah.
but like you gotta understand, bro, like, bro, you like real Dragon Ball Z heads understand like this shit is crazy. Like what they got
What they
going
got
on right
going
now, bro.
on? Yeah,
They messing up the continuity, bro. Like
continuity.
you not looking at that.
Right.
Like you just looking at what's going on, like in the moment.
Yeah, he looking at the flash and the design. Like he like, oh, it's a new form, so he happy about it. And that's that they get showered with. They get it's like getting a brand new car and not doing your research on it to see if it's worth anything.
I'm trying to tell you.
It's like
oh yeah, like that bitch fire. Like oh yeah, that bitch precious.
it
Next
look
thing you
good,
know,
but
alternator toe up,
yeah,
transmission ain't got no motion.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
You know, it's just like, man, come on, man, make it. It doesn't make sense. Why be happy because something looks good? Just because it looks appealing doesn't mean that it's good. You know what I'm saying? I could give you a book right now, polish that bad boy up, put diamonds on it, and it'd be the shittiest story ever.
Man, I'm trying to tell you.
You know what I'm saying? I understand. We got something we all been wanting. Semi. I'm gonna just say semi because I wanted the Super Saiyan 4 that I seen in GT. That's what I wanted. If you was gonna give me that, give me the adult Goku breaking the magic. He transformed the Super Saiyan 4. Hey, give it to me like that. If you gonna do it, go hard at it. Go all out. Fuck it. If you gonna take it from us, go on all out. But nope, instead of y'all going all out, you gave me the fur halfway down his arm. It looked like like one of my long sleeve workout shirts right now. I can go in there and put that bad boy on. Have my wrist is cut off. You see what I'm saying? Like, dang, just make the fur all the way down to his hands. Gorilla's got it. Shoot, come on. Come on, give it to us all the way. Don't halfway give it to us and stuff like that. Just give it to us all the way, man. If you gonna mess with the continuity, go out with a bang. You know what I'm saying? My mom always told me if you gonna do it, go all out. You see what I'm saying? If you gonna fuck it up, fuck it all the way up.
Webby said, man, if you gonna do it big then.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? If you gonna do it big. You gonna crash all the way out then. You see what I'm saying? That's like, all I'm saying. Like, I get it, you know. Hey, I'm hyped that they canonized the form, the Super Saiyan 4 transformation.
Real talk.
It's just the execution. Know? The execution is my problem with it.
Like now, what? Like you didn't mention it nowhere in the last. Like Super came out in what 14, 15. Y'all didn't mention that in the last 10 to 11 years. Like y'all didn't even. Like, so now, like, how y'all gonna just all of a sudden be like, you remember that one time we did this shit? Why we never thought of that? Like, Broly,
after 10 years, you just remember
since Broly always in his Ozoru transformation, why don't we try to combine Ozoru with Super Saiyan? Or some dumb stuff. It's gonna be something dumb like that that's gonna piss me off. It just, and I'm gonna be like, y'all owe me money.
Hey, Vandigoat, I'm telling y'all, Vandigoat be just like the Grove sisters from the Proud family. He gonna be with that hand out. I'm trying to tell you, gonna be.
Oh my duckies! If this happened, man, we going back to this video.
Yeah, hey, y'all remember this? Y'all remember him saying this right here now? You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, if you look at the original Super Saiyan 4. That is the primal form that Broly has.
Yes.
That's the primal form
that's
that
what
Broly
I
has.
Broly to go into instead of God.
You see what I'm saying? That is the primal form. Notice the similarities in the eyes. Broly's hair is all black, right? It's all black. And he has the golden eyes, which symbolizes the mastery of taming the most powerful of peak power, which is the Ozaru form. Matter of fact, Goku went Golden Great Ape, right? Golden Great Ape. This is a Great Ape with Super Saiyan. You feel me? Merged, compressed down into a human body. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, you got a Super Saiyan 4, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I said, people, I see it all on Facebook. Y'all just complain about everything. No. You guys are just not looking at the point of what we're complaining about.
Y'all just accepting everything.
Yeah.
I'm not complaining. I am critiquing.
There's a difference. There's a difference.
I ain't mad at it, but I'm gonna tell you, but I'm mad at it. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Like, I'm not too up to where I'm gonna be like, oh man, this is the last straw. Like, no, I'm like, man, you could have done that better.
Could have did that better. It's just like if you got a relative or a kid and they go in the football game and they barely running, they just jogging all up the field, down the field and stuff like that, and then they come out the game at the last, they come out the game over. He like, look, man, what the hell was that? I know.
Matter of fact,
you know what I'm saying?
Matter of fact, I'm gonna do you one better on it. That's like you feel me, like Daima, you feel me? Daima low key, look, it started off slow.
Yeah.
But I kept faith in it, you feel me? You know, they started off the first quarter, you feel me?
Yeah.
0. Matter of fact, they started it off 3-7, you feel me? Boom, they started off slow. Second quarter came, they started picking up. Shoot, next thing you know, they tied the game. It's 17-17. All right, we looking like something now, you feel me? Shit, third quarter come, you feel me? They banging out, so I'm like, all right, bet, man. Shit, we looking gravy. It's still tied up. They going into the next thing.
We might get that plaque, man. We might get that plaque.
24. Man, shit, fourth quarter come. These motherfuckers fumble the goddamn ball at the 1 yard line. After they done got a kickoff return for goddamn 99 yards. Like, y'all was almost there.
With 2
like,
minutes
y'all
on the clock.
Formula. All y'all had
1 minute on the clock.
You feel me? Was do something with the fusion. Like, y'all could have gave a Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta or Gogeta, and we would have went
crazy. We would have went
about our business. We would have been like, oh shit, kid Gogeta, kid Vegeta. Man, we would have went about our business, man. We would have been like, man, this shit going crazy, man.
Next thing, man, let's go.
Y'all don't even give us that. Y'all give us something that you feel me? Like, y'all could have gave that to us in the manga. Like, y'all coming, like y'all was coming back this, y'all coming back in a few months. Like, y'all could have just put that in the manga, like.
Right.
Like y'all could have just, like, found a way to introduce it there. Don't introduce it here. And now y'all gotta find a way to retcon it 10 years later after y'all done beat Tom, Dick, and Harry from out of, y'all done beat a goddamn goat, space goat. A copy of Goku for the 50th time.
Right.
Y'all done beat a whole tournament. Y'all went to the Hell in a Cell Royal Rumble and y'all won that shit against the Big Show and all them boys in there.
Damn,
like, man. Come on, man. Like y'all could have introduced it in there. Like, man, y'all could have kept Ultra Instinct, you feel me, as a little power up to Super Saiyan 4. He could have went Super Saiyan 4, and they would have been like, man, this dude passed the guys with a Super Saiyan transformation.
You see what I'm saying?
And we would have been like, cool, that boy passed the guys with just being a Super
Saiyan.
You feel me? So that next thing you know, he did. We could have got Ultra Instinct, while we fight Granola, or you feel me? Not even fight Granola. We could have got it while we fighting Moro. You feel me? And then while we fight Moro, shit, Mirrors could have trained Goku how to combine the guy with the Super Saiyan 4, and he could have been some. Man, they don't got me.
That could also explain.
They don't.
And see, that could also explain why Goku has the ability to be able to like how like one of the feats of where Goku gets hit with an ability and can't be hit with it twice. That's a godly ability with Super Saiyan. You know what I'm saying? Or the fact that what's another? He can withstand extreme heat. You know what I'm saying? Because Nova Shinron and Ice Shinron, all of them hitting him he can withstand all of this stuff.
We gonna ignore the fact that he was fighting blind.
Hey, Perfection. Hey, send me your Discord name real quick. I'll let you in.
Man, they so down bad, dog. They so down bad. I'm so mad at them people. I ain't lying to you.
I know, man. They let us down, man. They let us down with the. I feel like I would have been content with Super Saiyan. I would have been content with seeing Super Saiyan 3, Gogeta or Vegeta. You know what I'm saying? Man, because you got to think about it. This is the Buu Saga was where the fusion started happening. This is where they introduced fusion to us. So they should have kept it legit with that and said, okay, we got these fusion bugs. Goma's too powerful. Supreme Kai could have been like, look, our last choice is fusion. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Vegeta and Goku would be like, look, we got to do it. We both got Super Saiyan 3. We maxed out. That's our max powerful form. With us fused at Super Saiyan 3, we can take this person out real quick. Man, they got the Big Bang Kamehameha. They got the freaking, look at all these abilities. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
Don't get me started.
Come on, man.
them bitches down bad,
Final,
bro. No,
imagine the final Kamehameha. You see what I'm saying? Like,
I
come
don't
on,
like
man.
I don't like them at all. Them
Think
people
about
crazy.
all the, and think about the aura. Think about the aura that Gogeta has, right? Gogeta Super Saiyan 4 has a divine aura. That could be symbolic to the fact that he's surpassed the gods, man. Like, look at that, man. Like, all right, Perfection. I'm finna send you a friend request, man, and let you into the core, bro.
They just disrespected our mindsets on all kinds of levels.
It just like, man, it just I don't. Come on, man. I feel like Booster right now. Come on, man. Come on. No.
They disrespected us. They treated us like we were just some dummies or something. They were just like, man, we just gonna get them boys this and they gonna be happy with it. Nope. Try again.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, enough. Try it again.
And then just to give him the form, and Vegeta just sitting there like, why Vegeta didn't use Super Saiyan 3? Why? Did Vegeta use Super Saiyan 3 at all in that fight? With Goma, did he just sit there and just look devastated, like laying on all fours and stuff? You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Like, what happened, man? What happened? I sent you a friend request, Perfection. I sent you a friend request, man. I just
all you can say is life, nigga.
Man, I just feel like I just personally feel like they could have did this. They could have executed this way better. All right, the form is cool and all. I feel like the design could have been a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? They could have just stuck to the, if you just gonna rip off a GT Goku, then just do it all the way, bro. I mean,
right.
It's still regardless of if you shorten the fur on his wrist or not, he still looks just like the dude. It doesn't. You think that helps?
You're not about to get that over on me, man. You better
try again. It's still him. That's why they posted pictures of them two beside each other, beside images. They look just alike. One just got fur all the way down the arm, and the other one don't. And one got red hair, and one got black hair. They thought they was Slick Rick with that.
Man, they thought they scammed the nation. You ain't scammed me. You scammed a couple other people out there.
They thought they'd have scammed the nation, bro. Man.
You scammed me. You're gonna have to wake up pretty early in the morning and get a brother like me, cause that right there was so trifling.
I mean, fam. I don't get why they went this route, man. I don't get why they went this route. I just personally don't. I don't understand why they decided to do this. But I actually I lied. I actually do, because people was asking for it. People was asking for it.
Yeah, real talk.
These people was watching. They was watching.
Real talk. They was listening. At least they listen.
Well,
at least they listen.
At least they listen, shit. You know.
Like, we can't even mad. They listen, huh?
It's like, come on, fam. Like, y'all coulda. I sent you an invite, Perfection. That junk wild to me, man. I don't understand.
Yeah, them boys did that crazy to us. They just did some wild. They did us so wild style.
I mean,
like, I ain't even watched the episode yet. Like, I'm going. Like, I had let it pile up on me because I was waiting for the last episode. Right. I just was waiting to see if it was gonna be something like this, and I knew I was right.
He said I was waiting for it to be
I knew it was gonna be that. Like, I thought it wasn't gonna be that, but I knew it was gonna be that. Like, I was hoping in my heart of hearts, like, y'all was gonna do right by the OGs. Like, y'all not gonna look for the dollar. Y'all gonna do right by the OGs. And the dollar gonna come later.
I thought they was gonna,
because the OGs got the paper.
Yeah.
Y'all want to do it for the kids and for the newcomers. We got the paper. We're the ones that been with y'all since 1976. Me personally, I've been there since 1999. And since I was born in 96. My uncle put me on since I was a little. You feel me? Since I was a little wee lad, nigga. Like, yeah, we had them pissy Dragon Ball Z covers at my mom's house, nigga. Right. Like, that's why I grew up in. You heard me? Like, yeah.
You in Perfection? I can't hear you. I don't know if you said it.
Yeah, you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you perfect, loud and clear.
Yeah, we can hear you, Doc.
All right.
Yeah, talk your piece, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna only let it slide because, like I said, it's serving its purpose right now. Like Dragon Ball Daima, with them doing this Super Saiyan 4 thing, I view it like this. Okay,
Right.
if people accept Daima as canon, which they have no choice but to do because it's Akira Toriyama's final work, unless they reveal some some other stuff that they've been doing that they haven't shown us yet.
Right.
They have to accept Super Saiyan 4 at this point. There's no getting around it. Like, you want to take Daima, you have no choice but to accept
the
also have to take,
yep.
Yeah, you'll have to take that too. You gotta take Super Saiyan 4 too. So it is what it is. At least Super Saiyan 4 got his foot in the door some kind of way. You're not skimping out on it.
Hey, and that's one thing I'm gonna get you. I ain't mad at that part right there.
That's why I said
they could finally shut up. Now we could finally start debating one day. One day it's gonna come.
look,
Super Saiyan 4 versus God. Which one it is? We going. It's coming.
Yeah, bro.
And don't let Super Saiyan 4 be the form he choose to be the nigga ass instead of that Ultra Instinct. Oh, I'm gonna talk my shit for years.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what I'm thinking they're about to do, I said this multiple times. This gonna be like a Mewtwo in the Pokemon first movie situation. Like, this form is gonna like literally be Goku's strongest form ever. Super Saiyan 4. Japan treats it a lot different than the whole rest of the world. The whole rest of the world, especially North America, they get pissy about Super Saiyan 4, but like Japan doesn't really care. They like it. They like Super Saiyan 4, hence why it appears in Dragon Ball Heroes as Goku's peak form. If we all remember that. I know a lot of people don't, put a lot of stock in Dragon Ball Heroes, but even when they got through that, they had Goku go up against Ultra Instinct, Super Saiyan 4, when he first matched up against the blue transformation, the God transformations. Super Saiyan 4 treated that like it was nothing. Like Goku just you got the little God stuff. Yeah, Super Saiyan 4, that one and done. And then like they got further along into the series, you had like God Gogeta and God Vegeta being able to do nothing at all. Well, here comes Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, and he's solving all the problems. Super Saiyan 4 Vegito, they're solving all the problems that the God forms can't. So that's the narrative that they're choosing to push over there in Japan. Now, with this, again, it's the strongest form. He's gonna forget about it. They're gonna Pokemon first movie this. They're gonna forget about everything. And they probably don't even need a wish. Never been doing all this different stuff. Maybe they just say, you know what, we don't need you remembering about the Demon Realm stuff. That might be too much power. You like getting stronger the normal way. We just gonna wave all this away. You took care of Goma for us. With Men in Black. You ain't finna remember any of this. Blue. But then again, like I said, old Kai, you not finna tell me that old Kai is not watching all this stuff from a remote location on a crystal ball. Right. So maybe he knows about all this stuff. And he does. Like, I'm making it work. Like, Akira Toriyama probably tried to make this work within, everything. You notice that they're not trying to erase a GT like a lot of people want them to. That's why we're stuck in this. We're stuck in this limbo, this purgatory of everything's getting crunched in, between Z and the end of Z and all that. They're not wanting to step over GT as much as GT haters want that.
They want that to happen so bad, though.
Yeah, so with this, they're just, they're nodding like, yeah, Super Saiyan 4 is a thing. It is the pinnacle of Saiyan power. Whether you like it or not, get over it.
Right.
It is what it is.
Thank you.
Now,
let them know.
I don't like how it looks. I'm like, I'll say 50-50. I don't like how it looks. I could just take away the forearms. I don't like the oversized.
Yeah, the forearms is ridiculous. Like I don't understand where they were going with that. They could have just went all out with that.
Yeah, the red eyes, I could take it or leave it. I like the yellow eyes better, but I'm not.
And there's the reason why I say that the yellow eyes should have been is symbolic, and they should have kept that is because it's like Broly that symbolizes that the mastery of the Uzaru form. You see what I'm saying? Toriyama made the eyes like that symbolically for that reason. It's mastery over the Uzaru. So why not keep it?
Oh yeah, that too. But it also looks like a full moon.
Right. You
Yeah, so
Was it-
it
was
also
it
works that
Vegeta?
way.
Was it Vegeta eyes? Was it all the Ozaru eyes full red, whatever they would transform?
No. Gogeta's was blue and Vegeta's was blue or azul.
Now I'm talking about when they would transform into ape. Their eyes weren't full red whenever they transformed into these giant ape forms.
Yeah,
whenever Vegeta was transformed, his shit went full red.
Yeah, when they're great apes, it's all red. When they turn into Super Saiyan 4, they get pretty much whatever color. Goku's is yellow, Vegeta's is blue. So I guess they were trying to set them apart. But again, you know, like I'm not gonna act like it's all a good thing or all a bad thing. It's just right in the middle of the road. They messed it up. Right. I get why they're doing it, but it's like it's one of those situations where they want to save Super Saiyan 4 for the finale, but because you saved it for the finale of only a 20 episode run series, right? It's going to feel rushed. There's no way you're going to get around it. It's gonna feel rushed.
That's exactly how I felt. You know what I mean?
So GT had the benefit of Goku learned Super Saiyan 4 relatively early. You know, the baby arc. He got to have a couple of battles, but most importantly, when they were establishing the form, he got to go through all the proper.
Following me on the Twitch platform. I appreciate you so much. Go ahead, guys. My bad.
Yeah, he got to go through all the proper rituals. He had to grow the tail back, go grade 8, wild out, go golden grade 8, wild out some more, control the form, you know, master it, tame the grade 8, and then go Super Saiyan 4. Right now, it's kind of, I want to blame them, but I get why they did it. They just said never go ahead and do the shortcut. Just go Super Saiyan 4.
Go ahead, go Super Saiyan 4.
I don't like it. Yeah, I don't like it, but I understand.
Right.
It is what it is. If that's the bad,
kind of like a time crunch thing. You think it was like oh, it's a time crunch. We gotta hurry to get this done.
Yeah, if they had only 20 episodes, like honestly, you know, they would have had to have like an entire episode dedicated to Goku being a great ape and just going on a short run of destruction. Because if they had just tried to skip through it, it would have felt the pacing would have been way too off. They would have had to have Goku tame you wouldn't have seen Azaru, but maybe 1 or 2 minutes. Whereas in GT, you had an entire episode dedicated towards that. So, you know, I understand why they did it. I get why they did what they did. And just, I probably would have pushed it back. I would have had this happen in episode 15 or 16 just to give it some space, just to let everything happen. And people, it still would have broken the internet.
Right, the same way. It still had the same effect. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but GT will always just be the better depiction of Super Saiyan 4 because Goku had an entire run with that form. There's no way they're going to be able to outdo what he did in GT.
Exactly.
You know, I know you've seen people try to turn around like they want to. I can't believe they got me defending Daima. They got me defending Daima, but they want to hate this for the wrong reasons and just to hate on Super Saiyan 4.
Right.
Yeah.
Like that's why I didn't bash down from start. Like I was just like I'ma just let it. I just want to see where it's gonna go. Like you just never know how far they could take it. Like they really could take it somewhere. Like they really took it there though. Like that's why I'm not mad at them. Like they actually put Super Saiyan 4 canon. So now like everybody that's talking shit now, you feel me? Like about this damn cow versus Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. We about to see how long that's gonna last. We're about to see how long that's gonna last.
Here's the dumb part, right? This is what I've been seeing some people say, and there's a lot of people coming up saying, well, Super Saiyan 4 is dumb. It lost its first fight. I'm sitting up here. I'm already finna drop a video on this. It's already finna come out.
Oh, I'm be on standby for that. Yeah.
Yeah, people who are glazing Dragon Ball Super and talk about Super Saiyan 4 losing this fight, remind me again which form in Dragon Ball Super ever won a fight. literally every single form in Dragon Ball Super has taken
an L.
Ultra Instinct lost. Ultra Instinct took all its L's. Goku won that fight with Freeze. Matter of fact, 17 won the fight.
Yeah, so did.
So what are we talking about? Ultra Instinct didn't even want to fight. An android wanted to fight. Let's talk about that.
Let's review. Super Saiyan God, it couldn't defeat Beerus. Super Saiyan Blue, it couldn't defeat Frieza. Whis had to do a do-over and
bringing that. Man, people always exclude that. They be making me mad when people exclude that part. No, put that back in there.
That's what I'm saying.
They needed a time rewind.
They had to use cheat codes.
They had to get the Game Shark perfection. They had to get the Game Shark.
Yeah.
Man, wait. Man, stop playing.
So you had to have them cheat against Frieza 2 times, because not only that,
Frieza had that battle
Vegeta had to, Goku and Vegeta had to team up, jump Frieza, had to tag in, tag out. Frieza had no one he had to tag in. And on top of that, they had to have the do-over. I don't count that as a win. I count that as we saving the day.
Right.
Let's see. They didn't win against Goku Black. So they didn't really
they got whooped every single time against Black, bro. Black was giving them, giving them.
Man, Black sent the boys to the hyperbolic time chain, but Vegeta was so mad he blew it up. That's how you knew.
Yeah, who won that again? Oh yeah, it was Zeno. Zeno had to come in and
save the day, bro. He so did it. So see,
Blue haven't won anything.
No, bro. And Trunks, even in his timeline, bro, like y'all said, but Trunks even got the new rage form and everything, and still Zeno saved the day. They couldn't beat Zamasu. Zamasu had to won. He basically won, and Trunks had to sacrifice his whole timeline. They wanted to give him blue. They wanted to give him blue. They did want to give him blue too to begin with.
Had to control alt delete that man's entire history.
He's had to control alt delete. Enemy says Pan would smoke like 50% of super. That includes Kaba. Animic says Pan would smoke 50% of super. That includes Kaba. That's crazy.
Speaking of that, speaking of the Universe 6 Saiyans, Super Saiyan Blue lost again when Kale showed up. Kale sat up there and tanked a Super Saiyan Blue Kamehameha and was just marching through everything Goku was doing. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like,
had him by the throat, bro. Had him by the throat. Had him by the throat, bro. And Kaioken. That's crazy.
Yup. Ultra Instinct in both in Mastered and Ultra Instinct Sun. Neither form could beat Jiren. Jiren was still holding his own. So it's like every and if you want to go into the manga, if you want to go even further than that, they couldn't beat Moro. They had to go and power up Ultra Instinct, and it still took Goku using Susanoo. He had to use Susanoo.
He had to use the Susanoo. I remember that. Yup. So did. Had to go the Naruto route.
Let's see. And then, of course, lately against Granola and Gas, he couldn't defeat Granola and Gas. They had to have Frieza come in
through in one shot.
Gas at the last second. Yep. And then, they got Gohan Beast. I'll at least, maybe I'll give Goku that one. Maybe I'll give Ultra Instinct that one, because Gohan didn't necessarily beat it, but it was like, a break even situation.
That was like a little, that was a break. I feel like that was just a break even situation, but then they tried to pawn it off with the writing by Goku saying like he just wanted to just test Gohan's power, so implying that he wasn't going all out.
Pretty much. So, I mean, Dragon Ball Super Glazers can shut up. Every single form they have has not solved a single conflict. It's not one.
Not one.
Nothing but L's.
Man,
not one
at all.
Not one. Boys had to go to the hyperbolic time chamber. They got their ass whipped so bad.
Man, and then they try to sit there and say, "Well, I remember making a video and I was just showing the feats anime wise, and I'm like, I mean, look at like." Who was it? Caulifla. Yeah, Caulifla was fighting Goku. He was already battle worn and damaged, and they still said that they try to say, well, Caulifla is god level because she was able to hold her own against Goku. And I'm like, how does that does you can visually see that Goku was just sparring. Like even that match with even the Universe 6 tournament, right? Vegeta was sparring with Kaba. He was sparring with Kaba. They used that to say that just because Vegeta say I would say that you're as strong as me in the manga, that's enough to say that Kaba is on the level of God Vegeta from Battle of Gods. Like, how is that even?
But you know what?
He has no feats. Kaba has no feats, and we're talking. That's complete. I'm like, well, don't y'all know how bad that makes Vegeta look? To be able to say a Saiyan who has no battle experience as much as he does, rather, to be as strong as him like that.
You other players, I mean,
That's disrespectful.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. That actually shows another thing I was gonna say.
Cam Johnson, do I have a Cam Johnson?
They try to say that God Ki is what's going to make like all the super forms stronger than this new Super Saiyan 4. Super Saiyan 4 was already stronger than all this God Ki stuff, because if you pay attention to Dragon Ball Super, God Ki really doesn't do shit at all. I mean, it doesn't do anything at all.
Right.
When you really pay attention to it, because every single person that shows up, they don't have God Ki, and they're able to beat Goku and Vegeta.
Yeah, that junk is
The only people that we kind of feel like that has God Ki that's been able to beat Goku and Vegeta has been, we assume that Jiren, we kind of assume that Jiren has God Ki because he hangs around Belmont and he trains with, the Pride Troopers.
Right.
We know for a fact Topo has God Ki because he's the next guy of destruction. But literally everyone else, Broly does not have God Ki.
Gohan, even Ultimate Gohan, he doesn't have God Ki. Krillin. Krillin took on a full blown powered freaking Super Saiyan Blue Kamehameha from Goku. Goku powered up into blue for Krillin,
bro. Both Gohan and Broly. They both like Gohan Beast. Gohan Beast does not have God Ki for what we know. But in the manga, he's able to skip past. We can assume that he could have beat Goku at Ultra Instinct in the Tournament of Power, because that was a weaker version of Ultra Instinct.
Right.
And right now, Gohan is able to somewhat hang with the current version of Ultra Instinct. Then Broly showed up. He was stronger than all the God forms. And you're not gonna tell me that Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta is weaker than Ultra Instinct Goku. So we already know that Broly is stronger than that. So it's like all this God Ki angel transformations. It doesn't
really
matter.
It means nothing. It means nothing.
So theoretically, Super Saiyan 4 doesn't need God Ki. It can just beat It can beat the God transformations on brute force on blunt power alone.
Right, that's true. And if you look up the guides, the guides is actually built for war. Like, it's described as being a form capable that's built for war. This form cannot be hit twice with the same ability either. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I just, you gotta think about the feats of Super Saiyan 4 as well, man. Who was it? The Fire Shenron. Nova is Ice Shenron, right? Is that Ice Shenron?
Nah, Nova Shenron is
the fire. Is the fire one. Okay, so you gotta think about how hot his heat is said to get, right? You got Blue Goku who gets shot in the chest with a beam, a henchman beam, and Vegeta had to tell Krillin, he's fading fast, give him a sensu beam. But you got Goku who's blind. He's blind, right? He gets slashed in the eyes by freaking Ice Shenron, right? And it's just so many. Like, the man lifted a whole city with one hand. Lifted a whole city. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's, and he even powered up in what's it called, Sugoroku space. When just base Goku, Kid Goku powering up in, I think it's Hell. Was he powering up in Hell when he almost destroyed Hell? Just powering up. I think that's what it was. But it's in Sugoroku space, bro, dead ass. And he even busted, base Kid Goku even busted through a dimension with just a mere Kamehameha. He blasted his way out of there. It's just too many feats. Kaba has no feats that even remotely touches that. I don't understand how they can compare that. Like,
they're just trying to troll. Again, you got a bunch of people who want to be anime elitists over anything that they can find. They've been hating on GT before Dragon Ball Super showed up. So when Dragon Ball Super showed up, They
Right.
clung to it in a way to kind of spite GT. But GT is not going anywhere. People recognize that Super Saiyan 4 prints money. They're going to keep going with Super Saiyan 4. Even if we get this uglier version of Super Saiyan 4, they're still going to cling to it. It's not going anywhere.
At all. And that's the thing I'm trying to tell people, like, you know, this Super Saiyan 4 right here was literally just I feel like personally it's fan service, but they're trying to lead it to something. They're trying to just find a way to tie in GT somehow. They're trying to find a way to tie it in to close out Dragon Ball. And I just feel like the execution of it was just like it's very lackluster. It just pales in comparison when you take Daima and try to got people saying Daima is better than GT. And I'm like, come on, bro. Like, just stop, bro. Like, Daima, GT has its moments where it's not as good, but in this entirety, it's just can't say it. It's better than Daima.
Look,
Daima's better.
I think GT separates the real Dragon Ball fans from the fake ones who were like only popped up with Dragon Ball Z. And I'll tell you this, you know, coming up as a kid, I was all about Dragon Ball Z too, and when I got to the slow parts of Dragon Ball GT, you know, at first I didn't like it, but you know, you come up a little bit, you kind of appreciate it, especially when I discovered Dragon Ball, because you know, when we were watching Dragon Ball, they kind of had things out of order. Yeah. Like, we didn't get to watch Dragon Ball, then Dragon Ball Z, then Dragon Ball GT. Right. We probably came in on, I know I came in on Dragon Ball Z first.
I came in on Z first.
Yeah. Then Dragon Ball GT popped up, and it was kind of, you know, slow, but things got kicking when, you know, Super Saiyan 4 showed up. Yeah. I'm like, okay, great. Yeah. But then, you know, going back, you know, I've watched Dragon Ball multiple times, but going back and watching Dragon Ball GT, literally the whole first part of the series is like original Dragon Ball. It's about building the adventure. You're going places, making friends, world building, all that stuff. Look, we all like the light show. We all like the big fights. We all like the transformations and whatnot. But I think you have to take the entire story. You can't just stick with a transformation, light show, and big fights. You got to take the whole thing. If you only hear that, tells me you a Z head and you really you don't like Dragon Ball. You just like generic anime action. Right. You don't actually like the story of Dragon Ball.
Exactly. Yeah. And that's the thing. The fact of the matter is, man, is just like I appreciate it, like, you know, like the fights with Gotenks showed up. When Gotenks showed up, like, the reason I say this is, right, it's like, okay, remember when Vegeta went Super Saiyan 3? Hey, what's up, Wavy? What's good, man? What's good, family? I see you, Gaming Geek. Glad you showed up. Anna says, Perfection. Anna says, finally somebody said it. That's the whole reason I watch Dragon Ball, for the story and the characters, and the fights come second, right? But the reason I bring this up, right, is I made a post basically saying that when Vegeta showed up and he went Super Saiyan 3, I was like, I'm not mad at it, but I'm like, it wasn't all that though. I'm like, I've seen better fights in the Buu Saga. I've seen a fight with the fight with Goku, Super Saiyan 3 and Fat Buu. I've seen that fight was just, you know, more impressive. It was just more impressive to see than Super Saiyan 3.
Yeah, you know,
it was just more impressive, you know?
Yeah, you know why that is? Because they built it up. When Goku had just come back, we were wondering what he's learned in Otherworld. He shows up, he kind of builds it up like, you know, you think you know what I'm capable. Yeah, he gives us almost the Superman speech, like, oh, you think you know what I'm capable of? Well, you know what? Here's Super Saiyan. Oh, you know what? You think that's Here goes Super Saiyan 2. But hold on, I'm gonna show you one more thing that nobody knows about. This is what it is to go further beyond. And then he goes Super Saiyan 3, and it's all that build up. Yeah, it's a moment with Vegeta. Again, the form can be as cool, like it can look whatever. It can look as cool as they want to try to make it look. Which again, in my opinion, it doesn't look cool. It doesn't look. It looks weird.
It was stale.
But what really ruins it is that there was no moment. It wasn't like a story of him getting it, like
showing him in the chamber somewhere. You know how they did when he first went Super Saiyan? They gave us the montage of him training on this planet somewhere. You know, almost dying to get the form. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know what? And they didn't need an entire episode to do it. They had what, less than a 2 or 3 minute clip of us, seeing Vegeta training and crashing out on a meteor, and he's about to die, and then at that last minute he's like, damn it, and he goes Super Saiyan. You see the emotional build up. We already know how Vegeta feels with Goku surpassing him, this new strange kid that popped up, and that he gets Super Saiyan. We get all that in that one moment, and it makes that moment iconic. Exactly. Even though they never said, we will accept that moment as canon, even though nobody has officially said it's canon, which again, I don't really care about the word canon, but again, we'll accept it because it was good. There was good storytelling to it. With Super Saiyan 3 and Daima, it's almost like Dragon Ball Heroes. The only difference with Dragon Ball Heroes.
Oh my God, thank you. Because I literally said this in a post. I was like, bro, it almost feels like, oh, thank you, bro.
You know what? I will take whatever happens in Dragon Ball Heroes, because they set the precedent that, hey, this is not advanced storytelling. We just putting together a bunch of these what if style fights. Right. We kind of let them. We letting them go off. That's why I can sit down and watch Dragon Ball Heroes and not get mad at all, because that's what they already let you know. They already let you know what it is. But over here in Daima, this is supposed to be a story. This is supposed to be an adventure, and you just have a character get Super Saiyan 3 and not really explain it and not really build it up. Right. And after the fact, they kind of just blow it off as if it's nothing, and it's like, okay, well that was a cheap moment. It doesn't matter, and it's not gonna stick. It's just gonna be like, oh yeah, Vegeta got Super Saiyan 3, by the way. Well, that's kind of a crappy way of doing it. By the way.
He just got the form, by the way.
And they wanted this Super Saiyan 4 to be special, and it's like, besides it being in a big fight and it being like I'm gonna call it the christening of Super Saiyan 4, because now it can't be denied anymore. Like it's there now, it's in your face. But it's like, okay, well, compared to GT Super Saiyan 4, it still pales in comparison, because look at what Goku was going with there. Like all the story elements to what happened in GT to put Super Saiyan 4 over. Like Goku is fighting for the fate of the Earth, and he's given it his all. He's done everything he can, and just by some chance, by some little sliver of hope, he looks up at the Earth, the very thing he's trying to protect, and that gives him the energy that he needs to assume the ultimate transformation. Right. And it's like, bam, he goes Super Saiyan 4, all that emotion and build up, and he was just about to, give up. He was just about to give up, which is something we never see Goku do.
Exactly.
And at that moment, he goes Super Saiyan 4, and that's what makes that moment iconic. Well, over here, it's just like, oh, yeah, over here, Neva just waves his hand. I'm like, okay, it's a shortcut, but then it's no story to it. It's like, it's something that
it just sort of like, oh, out of nowhere.
It's just right, man. Like that, like he wasn't even like, man, I could make you stronger. Like he could at least been hinting no the whole like, time. Like he ain't like there was like, no hints at it, no nothing. Like we just gonna pull this out our ass.
Right, just happened
like,
out of
all
nowhere.
The things we're gonna give y'all, this is what we're gonna give y'all. This right.
You know what? They could have fixed that a little bit. How I would have done it, I would have had Goku, same situation, get the crap kicked out of him.
Right.
But at the last minute, like since they've tried to make the whole atmosphere look all apocalyptic and whatnot,
right.
I would have had some kind of moon in the sky, or some kind of like red moon or evil moon or something.
Right.
And Goku's just in the rubble. He gets knocked in the rubble.
He's down.
And then you know what happens at the last minute? For some reason, his tail just falls out. Like we don't know. Like his clothes are bow damaged or whatever. His tail falls out. He's looking up at this moon.
Right, kind of like he did when he got mad. Remember how he got mad when Ader? I think it was when Ader in GT when Ader was killed, and he just went ape. I don't know what. I think it when Ader was murdered. And I think he just his gi tore up and everything. He went red eyes. He was just powering up. The fangs was busting out. You know what I'm saying? Like dude was angry, going ape. Like he was real buff, just buffed up. Man, I'm telling y'all, man, they could have did something like that. They could have went somewhere with this. Like, I feel like that's what I mean by the execution was done just wrong. Like, the form, I'm like, okay. But, you know.
They had the time to get this right. Like, we all know, Toriyama passed away and everything. We know that.
Yeah.
Okay. But, like, it kind of makes me feel a little bit like the people working on this are just kind of, they're not actual fans. They're just aware of Dragon Ball.
Right.
If you get what I'm trying to say, like a real fan, like if any of us were in there, we would have kind of fixed this and at least, tried to save this and made it kind of salvageable. We would have made this at least a little bit more presentable.
Exactly.
But because you got a bunch of people, you got a bunch of suits working on this. Like they're just marketing this stuff. They're not really caring about like the actual message behind it or the storytelling. They're just trying to push something out to market it for video games and for clothes. And,
oh man, I know that's gonna be in the next DLC.
Merchandise.
Oh man, that DLC.
I already know this is coming.
They finna cash out for that DLC. That DLC for the money maker.
I want to see who gonna do it first. Sparking Zero, Xenoverse 2. Somebody about to
I already know Xenoverse 2 is going to do this. I already know that.
I'm trying to
they already had Super Saiyan 4 spoiled with Dragon Ball The Breakers, and everyone was kind of waiting for that. So now with them doing this, it kind of makes me mad because it's going to take other characters that we should have been getting in Xenoverse. It's going to take them off the table. Because they're gonna try to make this a whole Daima DLC now. So you're gonna get Super Saiyan 4 Daima Goku. You definitely gonna get Goma too. So that's gonna be 2 characters wasted, and then they'll probably turn around. Probably in this DLC pack try to throw in Kuendu, and that's 4 characters right there. But we've been waiting for other Dragon Ball movie characters and other Dragon Ball GT characters, Dragon Ball Super characters. But this is just going to be a straight up Dragon Ball Daima DLC, and that's something that not everyone wants. I know I don't want a straight up Daima DLC, but I know because of Super Saiyan 4 Goku, it's going to be an all out Daima DLC. And the only thing that's going to kind of make it a somewhat sufferable situation is that they're going to give us Super Saiyan 4. Watch them have Neva pop up in Kanton City and be like, oh, Neva's in Kanton City.
I can see that happening, bro. I can see that happening.
I know it's coming.
This man just waves his hand. Oh, yeah, you can go Super Saiyan 4 now. Oh, damn.
Damn, that's crazy, bro. And Xenoverse they're gonna come out with a new DLC pack. Gonna have you know what? How many more character slots for that they got left? What game? What is it? I want to say Xenoverse. Don't they got how many more character reveal slots do they got left? Because I hadn't been keeping up with this. Do they got any more?
Well, actually, they haven't revealed anything for DLC for Xenoverse 2 just yet.
Or I guess Sparking Zero. Does Sparking Zero got something going on with that? With the character slots, I thought it was Sparking Zero.
Well, they had already. Well, as far as like Dragon Ball Daima was concerned, they already showed Glorio and Vegeta Mini. So that was going to be like, I think they're breaking it down into 2 different packs with Dragon Ball Daima for that DLC code. So you already know. We already know all the characters that are going to be in that. You already know they're going to put another Goku slot, especially now. They'll probably make him go through all the different base They probably going to be base Goku, Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3, and Super Saiyan 4. That's 5
more extra slots
right there. Yup. So that's all gone. Then Vegeta, then Super Saiyan. God help you if they do Super Saiyan 2 just to waste another damn slot.
And it's just gonna be the golly perfection.
Then
you're on to something.
Then Super Saiyan 3.
You know they want their money. Bitches ain't shit.
And then they messed it up even more because I've already seen it. They got Majin Do, and they gave him a transformation. Got him throwing Super Saiyan 3 transformation. Super Saiyan 3, so that's another slot wasted. And I swear, I hope they don't bring it to Xenoverse 2. I swear, we've been wanting like a Super Boo transformation or something.
That's gonna be the transformation. Oh, that's gonna be the transformation.
Watch them throw that in Xenoverse 2. And be like, oh, it's Super Saiyan 3, but for Majins. There you go. Hell no, it's not no Super Boo.
Have fun with that.
Gaming Geek says now that he's gone, they're gonna be going full fan service. All they gotta do is just put his name in the title because he came up with original characters. Shaking my head.
Oh yeah, it's over with.
It's over with, man. I feel like I could be wrong, but I feel like Toriyama just like drew everything up, and then he left it when he passed. Everything was just left in the hands of Toyotaro and all of them, and they just had to put all the pieces to the puzzle together and animate this stuff. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, yeah. Go ahead, Perfection. You got it.
Oh no, I was gonna say hopefully that's not the case, only because you know they got this. They got this situation. You know they got that legal case between Akio Yoku and I think it's Shueisha or Funimation or whoever. They got a legal case. That's why they've not been able to use anything in the Dragon Ball Super manga, and that's why they're not able to adapt anything into the anime because Akio Yoku won't let them yet. Like he's holding the rights to that. So as long as they're fighting that situation out, they literally can't use anything in the manga. They can't use Black Frieza. They can't use any of the developments of like Moro or Granola or anything like that. They can't get the mirrors.
Oh, what a setback!
Not until that legal case clears up. So I mean, that can go on for years because I imagine the Akio Yoku is not going to give that up. So they're kind of messed up. After this Dragon Ball Daima situation is done, which again it's wrapping up in 2 weeks, they got nothing left they can do with Dragon Ball.
Right at this point. I'm telling you, man. Shoot, Mac. I'm telling y'all, guys. This whole situation with Super Saiyan 4, bro. I'm telling y'all, man. It's like the continuity. I'm just curious as to how they're gonna write this out. I feel like they personally wrote themselves into a corner a little bit with this one because, like, what are you gonna do to remove the form from Goku? We can speculate all day, but you know they are all about caps of surprises. They'll turn around and do, and then you find yourself be like, no, we did not expect them to do this. You end up with that reaction. You know what I'm saying? It's Anna Blue says they did the same with SpongeBob creator, and look how that turned out. Yeah, man.
Yep. I'm just hoping. I'm afraid for Dragon Ball. My worst fear, I do not want Disney getting a hold of it at all.
Oh my God.
That's really hey, my brother, I've been watching Dragon Ball Daima on Disney Plus. My brother, it's too late for that.
He said it's too late.
What?
That's why I've been watching Dragon Ball Daima.
No, Disney already got their hands on it.
It's on Hulu. It started on Hulu, and Disney got a control of all of this, boy.
Wow, this is
what?
Boy, what you think I'm watching that? I ain't even gotta do nothing hard to watch it, boy. Me and my girl be in here watching that, boy.
That's crazy.
Trying to tell you.
Oh,
yeah, boy. See, Disney already got that, boy.
Dang, they already got Dragon Ball Z Kai, and now they getting their hands on Daima.
Oh yeah, they got Kai. They don't have the original Dragon Ball Z. I don't see. They ain't got that yet. They ain't got that yet.
No.
They got, for the most part though. Do they got Super? I don't know. I haven't really checked for Super. But they got Kai and they got Daima on that motherfucker for sure. I ain't even gonna lie to you, boy. They got that bitch on. Yeah.
He says it's on Netflix too, and it's trash.
I'm trying to tell you.
They did this to us, man.
I just googled it. The Walt Disney Company does not. It does not have plans to create a live-action Dragon Ball Daima movie, though. It does own the film rights to the Dragon Ball franchise. No!
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That blows my mind, bro.
Where you think the blood went?
He said, where you think the blood went?
Oh.
That's quite depressing. Wow.
Where do you think the blood went, my brother?
Because of Disney, man. They got a hold of it. Yeah,
Disney
guys.
Ain't playing with us, man.
Wow. I just after this, so they planning on, so word is they're planning on going back to Super after this. After this 20th episode of Daima, they're going back to the super manga you said, Vandigoat?
Yeah, the manga about to come back. The manga's supposed to be coming back with and they gonna start it off with who they gonna start it off with? They started off with goddamn, what that boy name is, man?
Granola or Moro?
Nah, Trunks and Goten, and they gonna be watching.
They gonna be heroes or something like that.
They going into that. Yeah, we still in that bull stuff. We still in that nuts.
They need to get rid of it. That's
man,
too.
like we don't care. We didn't care about the Great Saiyan, man. Or why don't y'all understand that? Like we it was like give us 2 episodes and go about y'all business. We already not seen them boys being superheroes. Why are we still doing this?
Right.
Go about y'all business. Let us do something else. Like we understand that they're superheroes. They Great Saiyan man clones. Leave us alone.
Bro, I thought I was watching this shit so closely. Cause I was like, I do not want Disney. Cause you know what kind of made me concerned about it? Like they were announcing this theme park or whatever that was.
I remember the theme park, the Dragon Ball theme park that
they were gonna set up in Arabia or something. They were making a theme park that was gonna be the whole Dragon Ball world. I'm like, nah, that sounds like some Disney bull crap right there. I don't want that happening. And I was trying to keep tabs on it in case I heard the word Disney at all. And looking at this, oh no. They over here having a film rights? What the hell?
boy, Disney been having cause Disney own Hulu and all that. I'm guessing cause Disney been having a contract with Hulu. I've been watching Dragon Ball Z Kai on Hulu I ain't gonna say been watching cause I don't even mess with Kai, but Dragon Ball Z Kai been on Hulu, Dragon Ball GT on Hulu. What else on there? Yeah, Dragon Ball Daima started on Hulu, and then Disney slowly put it on there around like episode 5-ish, I think, 5-ish, 6-ish, somewhere around there.
That's wild.
Well, man. Yeah, now that Disney is involved, get ready. You know what, guys?
Transformation for everybody.
No. We thought. Oh, watch this. We thought that Goku and Vegeta were the strongest Saiyans, but really, it was Pan all along.
I'm trying to tell you,
it was Pan all along.
Oh, you know that you already know they're about to go. The princess.
Oh, you know Disney is about to do that stuff. You know Disney is about that. You know Disney is about that. So they finna sit up there. Pan was the strongest Saiyan ever.
Not to bring politics in it, but that's why I voted for Trump, man. We ain't got time for all that, man. Keep the strong men up in this goddamn motherfucker. We ain't trying to see no goddamn Super Saiyan 4 baller.
Keep Super Saiyan
wow. Flat boy.
But that's what they're gonna do. Look, see what they did.
Boy, I would take a flight to Japan and get to flashing on that office, boy.
No, but you see how they already destroy everything that they've touched. They destroyed Marvel. That's why Marvel, the entire property.
I had hope for goddamn She-Hulk, but whenever I saw her do, man,
I
don't even want to talk about that.
That's terrible. That is terrible.
Man, that thing had 2 episodes. I was like, yeah, this ain't
terrible. That's actually worse than they did with the with the what's his name? What's that movie with Denzel Washington that he played the what's it called?
That's 5%. The charge.
Where Denzel played in the movie, right? He was this person that goes around. He's an assassin or whatever. He was in the special services. The Equalizer. It's just like how they did with Queen Latifah, giving her the role of the Equalizer series. I watched 2. I was like, nah, I can't.
Oh God, no.
Oh my God, dude, it was terrible. It's terrible. I couldn't do it. I was like, why would you guys not allow Denzel Washington to be the person who does this series? Why would you give it to Queen Latifah? This ain't set it off. Like, what the hell, man?
No, but that's what I'm saying. You know what Disney does? Hinty, hint. They take whatever
the agenda.
Whatever they do, it's like the South
LGBT community. We gotta do it for women equality and all that jazz.
So you already know they finna take Pan and whatever they finna put Goku and Vegeta back to the background and have it be all about Pan. That could be what they're working up to. It all makes sense now.
Wow.
It's like,
man, next thing you know, Pan gonna be Super Saiyan fighting off a super threat. Her and Ooh gonna fuck around and gonna fall in love together with next watch.
God,
That's the next storyline.
Terrible. That is terrible.
Imagine superhuman baby. Like what the hell we got going on?
Baby. That's wild.
Right, they both humans, but one Majin, one Saiyan, so it's just gonna be like what? I'm trying to tell you, just wait on it. It's coming.
No, but I was glad when Naruto got out of the jaws of death, because you remember Naruto used to be on Disney too. Back when they first came back,
bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, Disney XD and Toon Disney. I remember all that.
Yep. And some kind of way, I don't know how they did it, but they got out of their deal with Disney and they went back to being on Japanese TV only. So I don't man, no.
Why are they?
It's actually horrible.
Is this being allowed? Why is this even being allowed?
Toonami was the only functional.
Yeah, Toonami. Yeah,
that was the only functional station that allowed anime to be anime. Like
exactly, the Cartoon Network platform.
Yep, that was the only place that allowed anime to be anime.
Right. They separated anime. They separated the anime from the kid. They gave the kids they shine in the daytime where they could watch a pup named Scooby, all that stuff we was able to watch during the daytime, and at nighttime when I was a teenager, man, we was watching that Yu Yu Hakusho, freaking man.
Yep.
I used to watch Big O.
Big O.
They don't know about
Big O. It's showtime.
Boy.
Zoids. I remember Zoids. Shoot. Man.
Yep, Zoids.
Bro, that's my bro.
I just saw that on Facebook. I know you remember Zoids, man. That's crazy. I just saw somebody post that on Facebook earlier today. Boy, that's
Liger Zero was my Zero. Yeah, that's my boy.
Man, stop playing.
I'm trying to tell you, man. Space Ghost
Coast to
Coast. Shit. S-Cry Ed was a good anime. I don't know what, man. Trigun was the best anime ever to me.
I discovered my favorite Gundam, Mobile G Fighter Gundam. I love Domo costume.
Yo, yes.
Hey, I was just saying I need to go rewatch Gundam.
Yeah.
Needs to
there will never be a time. There will never be a time like Toonami
that was
Midnight
the
Run.
Age of anime.
That was special.
Man, that was the golden age of anime, y'all. I'm telling y'all, man. That was the golden age of anime.
They don't understand.
Ghost in the Shell and all that stuff, man. I mean, God, like Dragon Ball.
But see, that's the problem.
A hit, man. I'm sorry, but
no, but that's the problem. That's the problem. That's what happens when something goes too mainstream. Comic books used to be comic books, and comic book shows used to be special when it was about the comic book fans, and then it became too mainstream. Too many normies got involved, and then what happened? Big business came in. Oh, well, we want a piece of this action since all of you love superheroes so much, and now the same thing is happening with anime. Anime has overtaken every entertainment format in the West. Anime. Everyone loves an anime. You can go strike up a conversation with anyone. I do it all the time. When I hit the gas station, I can be talking to a random dude and talk about any piece of anime. He already knows it.
Exactly.
Already knows it.
That's true.
It's that mainstream. So now they're trying to come in and get their piece of the action. That's why we got One Piece live action.
That's
why
we got.
They're always trying to adapt.
Like, one live action everything. Like, good grief.
It does. That's so dumb. Anything animated. Why don't they try to do cartoons live action? Because animation does not work in live action. It is special when it's a cartoon because you can do anything in a cartoon, in an anime. You got limitations when you do live action.
Right. That's true. That is true. Yeah, anime just don't. It's just like when they was when they did Dragon Ball Superhero. You know what I mean? It's just like when they did Dragon Ball Superhero and how they did the it was like some type of 3D graphic type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like they did that little. It just looked ugly the way they did that. The CGI, right? Like the CGI is just terrible. When they did that, I was like, I can't get with it, man. They better not start doing CGI everything with Dragon Ball. I hated it, bro. I hated it. It's just like, and then I'm tired of the rehashing like they did with Superhero, where they brought back, they did the Cell versus Gohan thing again. I just feel like that was just a rehash. And when you tell people that it's just Super Saiyan 2 Gohan versus Cell again, they be like, no, it's not. It's actually better, and it makes sense. I'm like, stop. All right, stop. You know what I mean?
But that's exactly what it is. This is the main thing. If this was my first time seeing Daima, I would not have a problem with it. But the main reason I don't like Daima is because it's like we already been here with all the the characters being turned back into kids again. We already did this. We saw GT quit redoing this. Right. If this was the first time they had done this concept, I probably would not have a problem with it.
Right.
But it's just like everything that's happened in Daima has just been too kiddified. They're never really in any real danger. This is like when every American cartoon series, this is kind of what concerns me with Dragon Ball. And you remember, like you said it earlier, a pup named Scooby-Doo. Whenever a franchise... Yeah. Whenever a franchise is jumping the shark and getting bad, every American series tries to do the whole thing. Well, remember that time when all the characters were kids? They did. I remember because we had Boomerang, so we saw them all.
Oh yeah, bro. I watch them. I remember Boomerang. Damn, nostalgia.
Yeah, Flintstone kids, Tom and Jerry kids,
Looney Tune kids.
Baby, no, not even Looney
Tune kids. They did kids and they did Baby Looney Tunes. They did the kids and they did Baby Looney Tunes.
Went crazy.
God.
Yeah, boy, that used to be my shit, boy.
Watch him try it with Naruto. Well, you guys remember that? That was part 1. That's Naruto part 1.
Bakage says, I won't be taking any a pup named Scooby-Doo slander. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I grew up watching that though. I ain't gonna lie. Back in the day, I ain't gonna lie. I used to watch shit. I remember watching, getting up every day, having me a bowl of cereal, and watching Dastardly and Muttley, and Two Stupid Dogs, Cat Dog, Hey Arnold, Doug.
Two Stupid Dogs.
That was my joint. Two Stupid Dog was my joint. I ain't gonna lie, man. Golly, man. That was the golden age of watching shows. Now everything is like, I remember back then, you used to know that a Super Saiyan 2 was stronger than a Super Saiyan. You know what I'm saying? Back then, you knew Frieza couldn't be beaten without it was just danger. It was danger. You knew when Frieza showed up, the Earth was in trouble. The Earth was at risk of being people was gonna die. People was literally dying. Now in Dragon Ball Super, there's no real stakes. There's no stakes. Even in Daima, there's no what it is.
Like in Daima, I know nobody's gonna die in Daima. Like I know there's no serious consequences in Daima. I know Goku not dying, Vegeta not dying, Bulma not dying, nobody's dying. And even if they do, they come back because they're all in the show.
Crazy thing about it is Bulma is in the demon realm. Let's start there.
Come on, man.
And that's the whole thing. And there's no sense of danger with that. You remember, like Bulma's right there. They're not even worried.
They're not even worried about Bulma being in the way. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. I remember. Was there ever a time in Dragon Ball history where Goku was like, "Hey, let's go somewhere else so we can fight"? I think it was in the Cell games. Goku was like,
everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere.
He did that with Vegeta.
Yeah,
and there was nobody around. He was just like, I don't want to fight over these guys' graves. Like, let's go ahead and do this.
Right. That's crazy, man. There's no stakes at all. Like Daima doesn't feel like there's gonna, like, if nothing's gonna happen at this point. It's just watching the show just to be watching it at this point. You're not worried about nothing. You're just watching it and you're like, oh, that happened. And then you get up out your seat and you go, well, let's wait till next Friday. Back then, you used to be sitting there watching TV, watching Dragon Ball, and you'd be like, next time, stay tuned for the next episode. You'd be like, man, what? You remember that feeling you used to have? You like, man. You be right there into the TV. You like, man, this is finna happen. Well, stay tuned for the next episode. You like, oh my God, bro. And then they give you a sneak peek of Gohan Gohan finally awakens his two powers. Stay tuned for the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. I wish they would start doing that again. Give us the narrator, right? Give us the narrator. Like, make it epic, bro.
You know what? It's a whole problem with modern Dragon Ball. They're on autopilot because it's already a successful franchise, so they don't try anymore. But on top of that, the whole problem with Dragon Ball Super and just modern Dragon Ball in general, that's the purpose, making everything safe and kiddified. That's the purpose of Whis and Beerus and Zeno. Nothing is ever going to get out of hand. There's never going to be life or death stakes anymore because you got the adults or the hall monitors or whoever, Whis and Beerus. They can just sit there and say, "Oh no, nothing bad happens. We're gonna reverse time." And you know what? You don't even have to look up the Dragon Balls anymore because Whis can just wave his wand and revive you like it's nothing.
Right. I can revive. Anymore. I can reverse time. Fuck dying.
You know what I'm saying?
I can make it seem like ain't nothing happened, nigga.
I get tired of them disrespecting Vegeta. They doing Vegeta so bad, man. I mean, Vegeta just...
Bruh, I don't care. I don't care what anyone says. Dragon Ball Super took Vegeta's entire aura away. When you get this man dancing around in an apron
trying
for
to
the entertainment
eggs and all that, man. Come on, man. Come on.
Vegeta, we already know Vegeta on his best behavior is not doing it. He's gonna be like, look, the Earth is just gonna have to get destroyed. I'm not doing that.
He's not doing that. Right. He's not going for it.
I take y'all love.
That's just wild, man. At this point, y'all, Dragon Ball is in a state of it's just in a bad place right now, man. I mean, you got everybody just glazing it up, you know what I mean, at this point, because they're getting new transformations. And it's like, it should not be all about transformations. It shouldn't be all about that. Why does it take a new transformation to show up just for you guys to say, oh, it's good? Why not focus on how it's written, how the build-up is, and stuff like that, you know? I mean, stop. Soon they get a new transformation. Man, this is the greatest series ever. It's better than Z. Like, come on. All because you've seen a new form? It's better than the entire Z. Like, these are the kind of fans we have right now. It's in a bad state.
I'm trying to tell you.
It's like, dang.
No. You know what? You know what it is? It's just these. I wouldn't even call them fans. It's just these little kids come in. This is their first run in. These anime tourists, they little 15-year-olds. They never got exposed to original Dragon Ball. Right. These are these little kids that probably saw their first taste of Dragon Ball with Dragon Ball a Brig. They probably saw that bull crap on YouTube.
You're right.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Brig. That's all they know. So they know all the memes. They barely know the characters because they see a dumbed down rendition of the characters on YouTube. So now they try to come in and watch some of the actual shows, and they don't really care or know what's going on. So they're fake. I really call them fake fans. They're fake fans who come in.
But their perception of Dragon Ball Z already messed up. You feel me?
Right.
So like they automatically just looking at Dragon Ball Z as the second. They're looking at the bridge as like this is the primary thing. You feel what I'm like? You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
That's my problem. That's my problem with them. That's my problem.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a problem with them as people. What they call 4-star. I don't have a team 4-star. I don't have a problem with them as people.
Oh no, not at all. Cause I love that bitch. I watch the fuck out that motherfucker. That shit
I don't. Look. This is the reason I don't like it. When they've gotten to a point of calling it the team 4-star dub, and all they do is take Akira Toriyama's work and dumb it down and put dumb jokes over it, and they flanderize all the characters and make them super dumbed down renditions of the characters. And they put everything down to a complete. They take all the action out of it and they dumb it down to a super dumbed down comedy bit, and that's all they do. And I don't vibe with that at all. I don't like it. I don't.
Yeah, I feel where you're coming from with that.
Me too. Well, I can understand that. You know what I'm saying? Because you know it is a legendary. It's a masterpiece. You know that was created with passion. Blood, sweat, and tears. You know, Toriyama put his all into creating that series, and for it to be done like that, it's just crazy. You know, I just.
But imagine how fast America would try to sue if any country went and tried to do that with Superman or Captain America. Oh, well, let's take the official Superman cartoon and just put dumb little jokes over it and call it the Japan dub.
Right.
What the hell?
Yeah. You can barely do anything on YouTube, even as a content creator. You barely do anything with content like that. You know, like they'll copyright the hell out of you. You know what I'm saying?
Sure will. But look at the problem. Look at the problem it's created. You got a bunch of people. Oh, I watched the Team 4-star dub. What the fuck?
Like, what is that?
What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
You didn't.
That's where all that weirdo. That's where all that weirdo behavior like that. I'm not gonna throw out his name, but Coffee.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yep.
That's where all that weirdo behavior comes from. Cause they put all those kind of jokes in there, and those the kind of people that try to come into the Dragon Ball community. That's where that stuff comes from.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy. The state that Dragon Ball is in, bro. I just keep thinking about it because it's like, dang, it could be so much better. It could be way better than what it is now. You know, they just didn't. It's like it's no effort. It's effortlessly done. Like it could be better. Bakage says all the great stories need a start, a middle, and an end. Marvel and DC are far more flexible when it comes to cross-comic interactions. More cross-comic interactions. And Anna says Dragon Ball, yes, it needs to rest. It needs a break. Yeah, for real, bro. Like they need to let GT be GT. You know what I'm saying? Let GT have its glory. Leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? Instead of jacking up all the continuities, trying to fit it all into one thing, just leave it alone. You already came out with Heroes and gave everybody their fan service, and people just want more fan service. It's like it's not enough, you know. It's not enough fan service. They haven't had enough of it. They didn't get Heroes was not enough for their fix of seeing transformations every freaking where, or seeing what if fights. You know, I don't know, guys, but I tell y'all what, man. Y'all got any final says on the Super Saiyan 4 transformation? I mean, any final thoughts on this before I head out?
No, that's all I had on it, man. They just need to do they need to do better.
Yeah.
That's all I
Man, y'all already know.
All right,
go ahead.
Yeah, I'll just say this. I'll take it for what it is.
Right.
I don't necessarily like it, but at least Super Saiyan 4 is getting its flowers finally. At least it's undeniable at this point.
We're going to go ahead and give it a round of applause. We're going to give it a round of applause. Since you know what? We're going to give it its flowers. We're going to go ahead and run that round of applause.
Yeah.
We'll take it. We just got to see where this goes. We just got to see how they handle it. You feel me? We got to see how this going to go and how they handle this shit. That's all I want to see.
Man, me too, man. Other than that, man, Perfection, if you got any projects coming up for the channel, anything you working on, you let the people know, man. You know, platform as well as yours too, man. So, you know, give your spiel if you got any projects coming up, promos.
Well, you already know. I'm gonna be dissecting this Super Saiyan 4 debacle, talking about it, going over it. Watch now. Like, I don't even want to talk about the video game situation because it's nothing to talk about. I was right, so that situation is developing. So yeah, I got a couple. I got a bunch of things popping up on the channel that you guys are gonna be interested on seeing. But I'd like to thank Kazamanation here for having me on. I'm glad that he let me get on and chime on the Super Saiyan 4 thing. Grateful for being here. Of course, his other guest here. Glad to be a part of his dialogue and have his thoughts come into the mix too. So I just like to thank everyone here tonight.
Hey, no problem, Perfection. I appreciate you rolling through, man. It's a pleasure to have you, man. There's gonna be more times like this. So if you see us in here politicking about it, you're more than welcome to come center stage, man, and join us on the podcast about Dragon Ball. You know, whatever things we got going on, man. If you feel like you can get some input in, we could definitely go there, man. Because you know what, you bring life to the party. You have great entertainment presence, and you know what I'm saying, you articulate things very well. So other than that, man, big shout outs to Vandigoat, man. y'all look out for his Twitch, man. He's got things going on, jumping off on Twitch. 2K, Master Duel. We got Master Duel finna pop back out. He finna resurrect. He finna dust off the. He finna dust off the
I
Master
should be
Duel.
streaming tomorrow, man. I'm off tomorrow. I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow on that bitch, man. My partner set me up. My partner set me up in a match with a couple other motherfuckers. I say shit. I don't mind whipping some ass.
Let's get it. Let's get it. So
I'm gonna invite her to the room.
yeah. So y'all stay tuned.
Go ahead and catch my slack while I'm beating up on one of these motherfuckers. We're gonna tag team them boys.
Let's get it. So y'all know, I'll put Perfection's I'll tag Perfection in the description below this stream. I'm gonna redo the description. I'm gonna grab Perfection's OC. I'm gonna make a cool little thumbnail of all of us for this video or this live stream, and I'm gonna put the description down there. I'm gonna put Perfection's channel link in the description below. So if y'all definitely want to check out his channel, I will make sure I have his link down below to where y'all can take a tour. Hit that like, subscribe. Vandigoat's channel link is down in the description below, as well as this YouTube. Y'all could definitely go by there, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Show these brothers some love, man. Pay them some respect. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, we definitely will be back for more, y'all. And this is your boy Black Sasuke. Again, what was supposed to be a test stream, but it turned into one of those. You feel me? We had to go ahead and grill it while it was fresh. You feel me? Other than that, y'all, peace out, Perfection. Here, man. I'm gone.
Peace out.
Already.
Hey, man, I appreciate y'all, KZN. Other than that, you know what I mean? We'll be back. I'm gonna go grab me something to eat, man, and plan for the next stream today is Sunday. So definitely big shout out to these fellas, man. These gentlemen came up here and they gave they all to it. They put their mind to it, and they did their thing with this one. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate all of their inputs, and they had all the great points. Was just phenomenal. I mean, it's great. I know if I sound kind of like I'm out of there, it's because I'm tired. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, but hey, it was worth the energy. I had also like a lot of fun. Like, you know what I'm saying? We'll wait for more developments. Other than that, y'all, peace and love. KZN for life. Y'all stay tuned for that outro. Brakage, I'm definitely gonna get up with you too, man. But I will see y'all in the next one. Peace and love. KZN for life. Peace. Stay tuned. Outro on the way. Yay.
なんと言ったかこいつの術。ああ、そうだ。螺旋丸。調子に乗るなよ、加藤俊。